critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Milani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale at 14 years old, and our oldest whale is Makayo's mother, Katina, who is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us, and they even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. One of the very first healthcare or husbandry behaviors we train is a position in which we'd ask for a voluntary blood sample. In just a moment, one of the whales will make his way over, and you'll notice he learns to roll over ventrally and present us with his tail flukes. Looks like True is on the way now. As you'll see, in this position, it gives us a great look at Trua's entire body, and it also gives us access to the blood vessels, which are easily seen on the white underside of the flukes. Our veterinarians come in to collect a blood sample from these tail flukes at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed during the entire procedure. Now, as trainers, we're always rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether on their backs, their pectoral flippers, or even on those tail flukes. They have very sensitive skin, and it's one way we can reward them for remaining calm during procedures like this. It's also a great way for us to strengthen our relationship with the whales. The blood samples are just one way we make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales, and we're able to weigh the whales by asking them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. Making his way over is Makayo, who's going to demonstrate in our slide out area. Now what you'll notice is a portion of his body from his tail to his dorsal fin remains in the water. That's the powerhouse of the whale. It's the peduncle. It's really heavy and really muscular. Natural athletic behavior in all killer whales is the ability for them to lift this portion with such force they can completely rotate before re-entering the water. So in this scenario, in order to make sure we're getting an accurate weight, we'll simply ask Makayo to lift his tail up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we can make sure our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hello everyone, I'm down here by the glass. Did you guys know killer whales love to play? They actually learn a lot by playing, and they also learn through mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, killer whales learn important life skills by playing games like Follow the Leader with their moms and other whales. And we're about to put that to the test today with Trua and everyone on the left side of the stadium. Are you ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
That's great. We're about to play a game of killer whale Follow the Leader. So everyone on the left, please stay where you are, but stand up. All right, when I say go, all together, we're going to take our right hand up into the air. And then when I say, wait, when I say go, put your hands down, there you go. We're going to raise our hand up nice and slowly. When you can see, True is paying very close attention. Killer whales are extremely curious animals. They're often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water just to get a better look around. We're going to demonstrate without the bow over my stage. When you see it, give them a cheer! Amazing! Everyone on the right side, I did not forget about you. On your feet, we have an even bigger jump plan for you. And your hands signal, let's start this. Take 2 fingers out in front of you. When I say go, lift them up over your left shoulder. Ready, set, go! You got it, everyone. Excellent bridge signal. Like that, killer whales bridge for a variety of reasons. Sometimes to scratch an itch, sometimes to stun their prey, but most often it's simply to show off. That was fantastic. Welcome to the surf zone, everyone. Let's hear it one more time for Trilla, Makayo, and all of you.
Yay!
As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the wild, killer whale diets depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful. But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act.
One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Beautiful
SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues. Find out more about the animals in our kingdom. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.